Will do. Hey, Sev. What's up, Ollie? So I'll let you guys know now, while everybody's kind of coming into the room, that I am waiting on a phone call from the dentist. So if I get a phone call, I'll be stopping the live stream, taking care of the phone call, and then I'll come back live. Unless it happens towards the end, then I might just cut it short. So that's why I was late. I was trying to go live at like 10:45. The dentist was supposed to call me by 10:30. I called them, and the dentist still isn't in. So, um, so yeah, I am basically awaiting a call from the dentist. At which point, I will be ending the phone call and or ending the live stream, and I'll come back live depending on when it is. Hey RJ, what's going on? Man, and my camera's all crooked, which is driving me nuts. I need a better um, I need a better thing. Oh, I need a better tripod. That's the word. Use your words, Rick. Uh, so, good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Movie Hunter's in the house. Jeffrey's in the house. Adam, Marie. Who else did I miss while I was talking? Noah, Andrew, Aaron. Everybody in the house. So yeah, I got the hat to pick out the first movie of the day. We'll do that towards the end. Um, got a big list of new releases today, and then I did a smaller stack of movies today. I got about 20. We're not eating anything right now. I haven't eaten breakfast or had anything to drink. Like I said, waiting to hear from the dentist, and then I was, kind of just waiting for that phone call and haven't gotten it, which is frustrating. Martinez Joe's in the house. Yeah, so Marie mentions I got a package yesterday from Disney Movie Club, uh, which, a movie that came out today, I got yesterday. And Marie and Joe Martinez got the same movie, and it came without a slipcover, which is pretty crazy for a new release movie, like a brand new release movie. So a bit bummed out that I did not get the slipcover for it. Pretty messed up in my opinion. Joey, I did call them. They're waiting for the doctor to show up, so I can't. I can't do anything about it. I've actually seen people show off that they got the Blu-ray today, and the Blu-ray hasn't had the slip, and that's from stores. So I wonder if Disney didn't do a slip cover, or what the deal is there. But I'm just I just have stuff going on, Jeffrey, that I have to uh, get taken care of. Yeah, Bloodshot was released without a slipcover. I did hear that. Oh, how often do you not get slipcovers from third-party sellers on eBay? Well, it's usually pictured in the picture. I usually try not to buy um, stock photo movies. I usually only buy um, from sellers that actually list real photos. Is that RJ? Was that a dabbing ghost? What is that? Um, Joey said, I had a dentist appointment scheduled in March. I've had to schedule it 4 times. Yeah, I mean, dentist offices have been closed for a few months. They're slowly starting to open back up, and I did a teledentistry appointment like a month ago, and I need to get in to see somebody. So, um, yes, Jesus, I have used Macari. It is my 18th on Thursday. It's good that there's a live stream to look forward to. Hopefully there will be a live stream, Ollie. It all depends. Like I said, I am kind of at the mercy of the dentist whenever they decide they want to call me and schedule an appointment. They said they would try to get me in this week before the holiday weekend, although I don't know if it's much of a holiday weekend if people can't leave or go places, but um, I might not be able to do a live stream Thursday. Um, it all depends when. I am all over the place. It all depends when they can see me. So I should be doing a live stream Thursday, but that's kind of a question mark right now. That's good, Kyle. Adam says today his daughter Cara turns 4. Can you give her a shout out? Happy birthday, Cara. Jeffrey says, what phase is Pennsylvania on in its reopening? Will Goodwill start to reopen? Not in our area. We're in the half slash corner of the state where there is still all red because we're a suburb of Philadelphia, and Philadelphia is a hotspot, just like New York City would be. So we're still in the red phase. The I would say 70% of Pennsylvania is in yellow, but we are firmly in the red section. I don't think we're going to start reopening till some point of June, hopefully. So apparently, Die Hard with a Vengeance turned 25 years old today. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, so I have the volume on my phone, so you guys might hear that, but that's because I need to know when I'm getting a phone call just in case it doesn't pop up. Noah says, I'm going to rent Emma and Vivarium today. Would you say they're worth seeing? I would say Emma is worth seeing. Wasn't really a fan of Vivarium. I'm going to drop my review of Vivarium on Thursday because it was sent over to me from Lionsgate to review digitally for you guys. So I personally was not a big fan of the movie, but Emma was good. I would recommend um, checking out Emma. OMG, see Guns Akimbo. I'm with Marie. If you haven't seen Guns Akimbo, you should put it towards the top of your to watch list. It was very much a fun time. Joey Baseball says Scoob has Simon Cowell in it. Not a spoiler. Okay. I'm not super excited about Scoob. I'll watch it eventually when it's out physically. So Jeffrey says, have you gotten your Mill Creek shipment yet for the month? Mill Creek, I know they're doing something different with their screening stuff, but I will also mention that I didn't request a lot from them for like a 2 or 3 month span because there's not really a lot coming out uh, that I'd be intrigued to review or show off to you guys. I just don't want to get stuff to have zero interest in watching it. So I don't even remember the last time I requested something from Mill Creek, so it might be quite a while before I get a Mill Creek shipment. When it comes out on Blu-ray, the morning show is so good. I don't think that the morning show is going to come out on Blu-ray because it's an Apple Plus streaming thing. I don't think it'll get a physical review. Noah says, should I rent Guns Akimbo over Vivarium? Yes. 100 times yes. Guns Akimbo is a much more fun, much better movie in my opinion. Sev says Scoob is a good movie. I enjoyed it. Movie Holic says I was disappointed with Scoob. Jesus says Scoob wanted to be like the Avengers for kids. It's, it's a weird statement. Ollie says Scoob was really good. Yeah, I don't personally have much interest in it. Movie Man says I watched Peanut Butter Falcon last night. It was a really good movie. I agree. Peanut Butter Falcon is a fantastic film. What's up, Bobby? So we might as well get into it. Start talking about new releases. Like I said, the plan is for all you guys who've come in since the beginning of the stream. I am waiting on a phone call from a dentist. So when the dentist calls, I'm going to stop the live stream, talk to them, come back and finish the live stream, unless it happens later because yeah, we'll see. So we're gonna play it by ear, but I'm here for the time being. We're gonna talk about new releases today. Um, there's a couple big new releases today. You have Onward, which has been available on Disney Plus for what, a month now. But that's coming to 4K and Blu-ray. You have Sonic the Hedgehog, which if you guys didn't see, about a half an hour ago, I dropped a review of it on Blu-ray. It was sent to me by Paramount. True review for you guys. Really fun movie. I definitely recommend both of those movies. Onward and Sonic were both fantastic. Then you have Emma, which was a good movie. Um, Emma is stars Anna Taylor Joy, and it's based on the classic story by Jane Austen. Next up is a movie I have not gotten a chance to see yet, and I really do want to see it. It's probably out of stuff that's come out in 2020 I haven't seen at the top of my list, and that is The Way Back, starring Ben Affleck. So, um, definitely looking forward to checking that out. Also, Justice League Dark Apocalypse of War comes out today. Bram's The Boy 2, which I've heard hard things about. Downhill, which stars Will Ferrell and Julia Louise Dreyfus. Um, I didn't hear much about it. It didn't look very good from trailers, and I know it's a remake of a foreign film. Then we have some classic stuff coming to Blu-ray today. Not classic, but older movies. You have Sydney White, um, starring Amanda Bynes, comes out today. Flashdance, which is part of the Paramount collection. Selena comes out from Warner Archives. The Good Place complete series on Blu-ray from Shop Factory. Mandy Steelbook from Shop Factory comes out today. Then on 4K you have Blues Brothers, and then three Tom Cruise movies, those being Top Gun, War of the Worlds, and Days of Thunder, all coming out in 4K. So a pretty massive new release week. Also Friday, Rad comes out on 4K from Vinegar Syndrome. And the Vinegar Syndrome sale starts, I believe, Friday as well. So, yeah, lots of new releases. Like I said, I think what's going to happen, we're going to start seeing it, is companies are having trouble getting shipments. Like Aaron just said, Best Buy has none of the new releases for curbside pickup, only shipping. So I think we're going to start seeing that. And then a few more weeks, there's not going to be any new releases that have not, um, all the movies that have been released in theater, stuff except for Trolls World Tour and Scoob. Everything else by the second week of June will have come out on physical media, and then there's going to be a massive drought in new releases on physical, which is going to be a bit of a bummer. But it allows me to like catch up on some stuff. Not that I buy a lot of new releases anyway, but yeah, it's going to definitely slow down um, probably, like I said, 2 or 3 weeks. Yep, exactly, Jeffrey. Like I just said, no new releases because studios aren't producing new stuff. So, Jessica says, bummer. Selena Blu-ray is just the theatrical version, uh, and super expensive. Yeah, it's a Warner Archive, so it's one of those things that you wait for them to have a 4 for 44 sale, and buy it then. But I've never seen Selena or Selena. I'm probably saying it the wrong way. Selena, I think is how you say it. Um, Marie says Jessica DT Master. She's the Dollar Tree Queen. Martinez Joe says Vinegar Syndrome sale is going to be good. Have 37 titles on my list. See how many I buy. Aaron's encouraging him to buy all 37. Marie corrects Joe and says our list, not his list. Ollie says you have to check out The Way Back. It was phenomenal and the best of 2020. I'll watch it at some point. I'm not going to buy it at full price. Um, I won't pay $20 or $25 for it. Um, this would be the perfect time to release TV shows that are released on DVD. The problem is, Joey, it takes time to produce the disc and get the features and stuff together. Um, it would be the perfect time for them to release catalog titles. I know stuff like Pretty in Pink and Flashdance is coming out, but they need to come up with something else. Jonathan Pledex2's in the house. He says Mel Gibson has a new film coming to Blu-ray, DVD, and VOD at the end of June. I actually just heard about that. I believe Lionsgate's releasing it, so maybe I'll be able to get that either on Blu-ray or digitally to review for you guys. It seemed like an interesting premise or concept. Rob says, can you recommend any VS releases that are more accessible, not super gross, violent, or porny? I am not the person to talk to about that. I don't own a single Vinegar Syndrome title. Brendan says 37 in a row. So I don't own a single Vinegar Syndrome. You'd probably have to talk to like Martinez Joe or somebody who specializes in that stuff. Yeah, like I said, I don't own a single Vinegar Syndrome title. Joey, a lot of TV shows that get released physically have bonus features. If it's a bare bones release, I don't know if it would sell. Excuse me. Zev says, do you still watch VHS? No. I watch DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K. I don't watch VHS. Movie Hawk says, have you heard anything about the new VOD Capone with Tom Hardy? Seems up my alley, but not worth paying for anything that's not physical. I saw the trailer for it. The trailer looked interesting. I know Chris Stuckman did a review, but I don't watch his reviews unless I've watched the movie, and I don't watch his review until after I write my review. Jesus says, what are some movies you want to own from the Criterion Collection? I own most of what I want to own from Criterion. I'm not some big I need to own all the Criterion movies. Off the top of my head, I don't know of anything. I do have Punch Drunk Love on my wish list right now, but I think it's on HBO, so I'll be able to watch it and see if it's something I want to own or something I want to watch multiple times. Jesus says Capone with Tom Hardy was a mess. Martinez Joe says, Brandon, yes, I have a wide range I like, plus 2 new VS releases and 2 new VSA releases, and 4 slipcovers for titles already released. Joey Baseball says he watches VHS. Noah says Invisible Man is releasing next Tuesday. Yeah, so we'll talk next week, next Tuesday. I have already written my list of new releases, so we'll talk about what's coming out next week. I don't want to get ahead of it. Joey says VHS is the best, especially for old Nickelodeon releases. So nostalgic. It's not the best quality, that's for sure. Hedgie Simpson says Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms. Word, Phantoms like a mother. So yeah, this dentist office is ridiculous. They said they'll call between 9:30 and 10:30. I called at 10:30. They said the doctor's not in yet. They're expecting him any minute. They'll call right away when he gets in. It's now 45 minutes later and nothing. Probably not a good sign for the dentist office, right? What are some movies you wish to see on 4K? Movies that aren't on 4K yet, but you'd want to watch? You know, the whole 4K thing. I own 4Ks. I upgrade to 4K. There's only been like two or three movies where I've noticed a difference of 4K from the Blu-ray. I don't think a lot of it's worth getting. I'm excited about Back to the Future because it seems like older movies do look better on 4K, but I 4K is not really impressing me, especially if I could split my screen and put a 4K and a Blu-ray on side by side. I'd like to see if there's any real difference or if it's just something that's so minuscule. Um, Marie says, if you watch our bonus video, I get pissed. Marie, I sadly am so far behind on your videos that if I had a marathon all day, I think I would finally get caught up on your videos. And I plan on watching them at some point, but I just am super behind on your videos. I'm behind on a lot of videos, honestly. I probably have like 370 videos in my to watch list. And that doesn't include like all my, like, I have different lists for different channels I watch. So Aaron says, I was pretty disappointed last night watching my first Kino with the transfer. That's why I used to, when I would buy something on Blu-ray, I would go on Blu-ray.com and what? Um, I totally just blanked. That's why I used to go on Blu-ray.com and read their video and audio quality of Blu-ray. Um, but that's how I used to buy stuff, and I kind of just started, if it's on Blu-ray, upgrading. That's why I never bought the Wizard when it first came to Blu-ray from Universal, because the transfer was like, I think they rated it like a 1 or 1.5. They said it was like worse than the DVD, and then Shout Factory put out theirs, and Shout Factory's looks amazing, like a 4 or 4.5 video quality on it. But I don't get it, Joey Baseball. Joey Baseball, where were you last night in the live stream? I was waiting for you in Dave's live stream. Everybody was asking about you. You weren't there. Martinez Joe says, not the best fan of 4K. Like Public Enemy said, don't believe the hype. Wait, did I just age myself? This pandemic is making everyone crazy. Dave's going to be pop sickness before you know it. I just keep laughing when Dave gets pops and keeps buying like 5 and 6 pops. He was a guy, when I would look at pops at a flea market, he would give me such a hard time asking me why I would buy those. He's never going to buy them. What a waste of money. Such a joke. And then, as you guys can see, like I own, let's see, 8, 16. I own 28 single pops and 5 like double pops. He definitely had to have bought, he probably has 100 to 150 pops already, and he's only been collecting like 6 months. It's just so funny to see, the guy who said I'm never buying pops to basically start inundating his collection with pops. But I told him he would go over to the dark side. It was going to happen. Brandon says, after I watched your second Charles video yesterday, I went and found another 5 to 6 similar videos, and every single box was well worth the $25. Yeah, I have seen it. I actually was watching some of the other videos on the YouTube, if you will. But it seems like none have been recent. It also seems like different areas get different kind of stuff. I will tell you that my second box, spoiler alert, I recorded it yesterday. It'll drop next Monday. Is definitely a different box than the first one. Still a lot of condition issues, but even with condition issues, the second box is definitely a massive improvement over the first, and definitely definitely will have value and definitely worth more than the $25 that I paid. So, wow. Erin sold her pop collection last summer, so she has a couple. She has two of them. Yeah, I mean, I have the ones I like. I do want to get. I do want to buy a. I totally am blanking. My head is not here right now. I definitely want to buy the stripes pops when they come out. But other than that, I just like I'm very selective with the pops I have. So Martinez just says time to buy a buffer. No, I wish I knew of a place like Bull Moose that would buff the disc for me, and I just pay to get them done. Because for reselling, some of the stuff I have would definitely be worth getting buffed to sell. But thoughts on Spike Lee's The Three Kings coming to Netflix next month? I haven't watched the trailer yet, honestly. Noah says I want the La La Land pops, but that's it. I have those. I got those at RetroCon. Brandon says, "Did you see the one unboxing where the guy got seasons 1, 2, and 4 of Man Man on Blu-ray? Those three titles paid for his box and then some." I saw that. I saw one where somebody got like there was like 8 Blu-rays in it, decent stuff, lots of sealed stuff. Um, I've seen one where they get tons of TV seasons. They got like seasons of The Walking Dead, brand new sealed. Trash Boot says Blu-ray is kind of unnecessary in some aspects too. Most comedies aren't necessary to see in higher quality than DVD because they don't have enough visual style to make high def necessary. I personally disagree. Watching a DVD after watching stuff on Blu-ray, the quality of it drives me crazy. I would rather see the more crisp visual and audio, not see the audio, but listen to the audio and see the visuals in higher definition, even though it's a comedy movie or something like that. That's my personal opinion. Snotter Otter, what's going on? So we're gonna start going through. I got my stack of the next 20 movies. The last things I did in the last live stream was the Batman box set. Movie Hunter says I had over 1,000 pops, sold them all at once to a comic book store. Took up too much space for items I left in the box and didn't actually use. Bought a car with the proceeds. That is wild. Martinez Joe says I agree with that. Why don't format shame? To me, not all movies need high def. Joey Baseball says I really want them to release Country Bears on Blu-ray because a lot of people don't realize that those are not people in bear costumes, but they're actual. Oh, Marie says, nice to Movie Hunter. Noah says, I watched Blue Crush on DVD and that looked horrible. So we're going to dig into the pile. Like I said, last up, we did the Batman box set. So we're going to start right after that. Aaron is a month away from 1 year as Movie Holic. Nice. There's a big difference between DVD and Blu-ray, but a small difference between Blu-ray and 4K. I definitely agree. So first up is Battle of the Sexes, which stars Steve Carell and Emma Stone. Also Sarah Silverman, Bill Pullman, Elizabeth Shue, and Alan Cumming. Really enjoyed this movie in theaters. Snotter Artist is hearing good things about the David Spade movie. I have not. I believe Brandon Sullivan saw it and said it was horrid, if I'm not mistaken, was his exact wording. So Steve Carell was too old for that role, and Emma Stone was too young for that role. Okay, but this movie was fantastic. I thought it was really well done. I thought it was a fun story since I wasn't around for the Battle of the Sexes. Um, I was negative 11 when this happened. So I asked my dad about it to see like how big of a deal was it because he was like 14 or 15 when the Battle of the Sexes happened. He said that everybody was sitting around their TVs and it was a big like massive TV event. So this was a fun movie. Like I said, it was a well done story. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the performances in it. Bryce says, "Have you seen the new Patton Oswalt stand up?" No, I have not. I did watch the new Jimmy O Yang stand up special on Amazon Prime, though. That was pretty funny. Plot X2 says, I turned off the new Spade movie 15 to 20 minutes into it, and I love David Spade. Yeah, spoiler alert, the wrong Missy is in this hat, so we'll see. I mean, I thought when I saw the trailers for the wrong Missy, it was weird. It was like they were trying to make David Spade look like Tommy Boy era David Spade. Like they wanted him to look 25 years younger than he actually was. And it looked like very over the top and slapsticky and not in a good way. So I don't have high expectations for it. Um, but so we'll see. Next up, Baywatch on Blu-ray. This is a movie that I I feel like I felt indifferent about it. Like I wanted it to be better because um, I wanted it to be better because of The Rock and Zac Efron being the leads. It also has Alexandra Daddario and who's the other girl in it? I forget the other girl's name that's in this movie. I know Priyanka Chopra is the villain in the movie. I forget who the other female is in the movie that's going on to do stuff, but somebody said, "Are you excited for the Community movie?" I mean, they said that they would do the movie, but they can't make anything right now. I know they mentioned that in the table read I was reading about. Um, I would love for there to be a Community movie. This way, it was the 6 seasons in the movie that they always joked about, but um, I don't see it happening in the immediate future because, like I said, they can't do anything right now. I just got a text message that says Baywatch sucked from J2H. I guess he's watching at work. Um, Marie says, haven't seen it, but I've seen episodes. Zac Efron was in High School Musical. Yeah, yes, he was. They can make a community. No, they don't need to make a movie where people are standing 6 feet apart or doing a Zoom conversation. So, no, I've not seen Lee Evans stand up. Um, Lovebirds. Oh, excuse me. Bryce says the Lovebirds looks really good. I don't know if I would say it looks really good. I think it's watchable, but I don't think it looks really good. I will definitely add it to my watch list. Do want to see it. Yes, I have seen True Detective and Alexandra Daddario in it. I agree. Next up, this looks like I got from a Dollar General, so I probably paid $1.24 for this when they would have the 2 for $2.48 glitch sale. This being the sequel to Get Shorty. This stars John Travolta, Vince Vaughn, Uma Thurman, Cedric the Entertainer, Andre 3000, Steven Tyler, The Rock, Danny DeVito, Harvey Keitel. So a loaded cast. I don't get why they made this movie PG-13 after Get Shorty was so good, and if I'm not mistaken, Get Shorty was rated R. It felt weird to go to a PG-13 for this. I haven't watched this movie in a very, very long time though. So, guys, I should have had a coffee drink, but I I should have opened a coffee drink before we started. I am yawning and tired. Um, Erin says she was excited for Lovebirds until she saw the trailer 1,000 times. I'm right there with you. Finally saw Gems, not bad. Different role for Adam Sandler. I agree. Uh, Movie Hunter says haven't seen or heard of. Be cool. Um, Noah says I saw Get Shorty and didn't like it. Marie haven't seen it. Joey says love Be Cool. Trash Boat says F. Gary Gray is a really great director. Don't see why he doesn't get more love. Get Shorty I liked, but Be Cool I thought was terrible, says Jesse. Joey says PG-13 makes more money, but it's not always about the money. It's about remaining true to source material, and you know, that's great. It makes more money. This movie didn't make a boatload of money, and I thought, uh, after the first one was R, it was just like when they did it with Die Hard and made Die Hard movie rated PG-13. There should never have been a Die Hard movie rated PG-13. It's a ridiculous idea. So, but Be Cool. Definitely need to dive into that again at some point in the future. Next up, this is a fantastic movie. Anybody who's a fan of film, a fan of physical media, I think I would assume likes this movie, if not loves this movie, and that is Be Kind, Rewind, with Jack Black and Mos Def. I love this movie. I just watched this recently. Um, I just watched this movie recently because of I wanted to show it to RJ. He didn't really appreciate it, but I really enjoy it. It's PG-13 because of the bit at the beginning about PG-13 movies. I get it, but I don't know. But yeah, this is a movie where Mos Def works in a video store that is owned by Danny Glover, and Jack Black's a very crazy character. He basically becomes magnetized and goes in or demagnetized. Basically, he goes in the video store and demagnetizes all the tapes, erases everything on them. So they decide to go ahead and create their own versions of all the movies. They call it sweating or sweeting, I believe. And they make like Ghostbusters, Drive Miss Daisy, RoboCop. Basically, people request what movie they want to see them make, and they make like little short films that are like different movies. Um, yeah, different movies. It's sweeted. Right on the desk there. What is my favorite Jack Black film? Probably School of Rock. I do love Saving Silverman, although it's been a very long time since I watched it. A movie that's never gotten a Blu-ray release. I have the R-rated version on my DVD shelf, but check this out if you guys haven't seen it. I just got another message from J2H. He said super underrated movie, underappreciated. I definitely agree with that. So next up, this one I've never seen, and this is only like one of 3 movies in this stack I haven't seen. I forgot about High Fidelity, Martinez Joe. I do love High Fidelity. No, Jumanji wouldn't be in the top of my favorite Jack Black movies. No, I like School of Rock more. I like Saving Silverman more. I love High Fidelity. I love Tropic Thunder. But um, next up, like I said, a movie I've never seen, and this is Beautiful Mind, which stars Russell Crowe and Ed Harris, also Jennifer Connelly, Paul Bettany, Judd Hirsch, Christopher Plummer, Adam Goldberg. This is on my to watch list. I will definitely check out at some point. Uh, Trash Boat says, have you seen Bernie? One of the best movies I've ever seen. I don't know about that. I do like Bernie. I thought it was really well done. I don't think it's the best movies ever, but Brandon says Airborne. Yes, he is an Airborne. Movie Hawk says, I'm heading to work. Talk to you later. Take it easy, Aaron. Uh, did you like Envy with Jack Black and Ben Stiller? I did not, Jesse. I wasn't a fan. But I need to watch this. Like I said, this has been on my to watch list for a long time. I just haven't gotten around to watching it, like a lot of movies I own that I've never seen. So, but I've heard really great things. I know this is regarded as a very well done film. So, what time is it? It's 11:35, so it's been an hour. All right, guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop the live stream. I'm going to make a phone call to the dentist. I'm going to get a coffee drink, and I'm going to come back. We're going to finish the stack here. We're going to draw a movie out of the hat. So I'm going to end the live stream, but come back. I'll be back probably five to 10 minutes tops. But I want to get this done. Like, it's been an hour. I need to get my appointment scheduled. So my mind is preoccupied right now. So I need to do that so I can dive into the rest of this stack. So please come back. Like I said, I'll be back 5 to 10 minutes. I'll basically call it New Release Tuesday live continued. So I'll be back.